That's probably the biggest difference is there is no breaks. If you take your foot off the gas for one day, you're going to get eaten alive.
Micah Peavy, Texas Tech.
That's top.
Micah Peavy.
Drew Timme, Gonzaga basketball.
First off to you guys, what's the biggest, you would just say in your personal opinion, the biggest difference between high school and college?
I would say the amount of work that goes into it. In college, you work out 4 times a day on top of classwork, so I think just adjusting to that level of work every single day is a big jump.
Wait, how many times do you work out?
4 times a day.
So what would be like a schedule when you're actually working out?
Okay, so my schedule is I wake up and shoot, I go to class, I lift, I have practice, but then I have to go shoot again later at night after a couple hours, so it's a pretty hectic day.
What about you? What do you say the biggest difference is?
I also agree with him, but I would also say the nutrition part, just having to eat 4 or 5 meals a day. And then going to the training room 3 times a day after every workout, so you can be 100% every time you get on the court or step into the weight room, because you don't want to be that last guy, or you just always want to be 100% when you step on the court.
Well, let's talk about the nutrition part. You said you're having 4 meals a day?
Yeah.
So what's different with the food you're eating now than you were in like high school?
In high school, I really didn't care. I was just putting anything into my body, but
Whataburger, Chick-fil-A, all that shit.
You have to really pastas, just all the good food inside of you that they're giving us. So
do they just have a meal plan for you, or is it just kind of every player like?
Every player has a different one. You could be on the weight gain, the maintain, or losing weight one. So it's just
what do they have for you?
I'm more of the maintain, the little bit of gain right now.
Yeah, and you two being a freshman, you're basically starting all over again. You're at the bottom of the totem pole. Just kind of talk to us about what actual practice is like compared to like in high school. Right? Let's just kind of break down what's Tech like as far as y'all practices.
It's just real. I mean, at Duncanville is real high level practices because we had a lot of good players going against each other. But I'll just say, just going against the seniors, the grad transfers, just you really just have to get used to the weight of everybody, just the strength of everybody. So it's tough when you first get there, but you get used to it, and it'll be good.
When I came in as a freshman, practices were way harder than the games for me. I was going against guys like Philip Petrusev and Killian Tilly, who are both pros now, and it was it was an adjustment at first, but being able to like learn from those guys, especially, really helped take my game off, especially kind of through the midpoint through the season. They really helped me take off, and practices are way harder than the games for me.
Well, explain that. Well, just because the talent and your actual team is just so stiff.
Yeah, I mean, everyone on our team was a pro basically last year, was entered in the draft that really played, and if you don't come 100%, then you're not even going to be able to practice. And it was a big adjustment, coming from high school at Pierce to Gonzaga. So it was a lot of fun though.
Peavy, talk about your daily schedule right now for a student athlete.
Well, right now I'm waking up mostly every day it's about a 7:30 lift. Get to the gym around 6:50 to get my lift in, and then we have individual workouts. And I hit the training room after that. And then after that, we have practice around 4:30. But I always get there around an hour early so I can get the shots up before then. Then I always stay around an hour, hour and a half after to get the shots up after, because we have to at least get our 300 shots a day. But no one really gets to 300. You have to get more than that. So that's really my daily basis.
The 300 makes or just 300 shots?
300 makes.
300
but
makes.
You don't really want to just get the 300 makes because you want to get better, you know what I'm saying? So that's really my daily.
As far as the training room goes, saying you just really need to take care of your body compared to like high school?
Yeah, you don't just wait until you're hurt. You get there just to prevent all those injuries and stuff. Go ice, get stretched, extra stretches, just everything.
For both of you guys, is there something that you kind of, looking back on, something you kind of wish you had prepared for better or worked on differently before you got to college?
Honestly, I think I'm pretty prepared. Like I said, maybe the nutrition part, just getting my body right. But other than that, I feel like I was prepared. Because in practice, like I would just say at Duncanville, we practice really hard. So I wouldn't say the practices are just a big step up, but just the nutrition part for me.
Yeah. What you do?
Yeah, I would say just the knowledge with nutrition, because I always ate pretty healthy back here, but I didn't know what this food did for my body and how this food could help me or how it hurt me, you know? So I think just being able to understand what's going into my body and the reason why it is the biggest advantage that I know now, and it's helped me a lot, especially this year.
So there's somebody on the actual team, like you have a nutritionist or something?
Yeah.
Y'all have a nutritionist?
Yeah, we have a nutritionist.
And they spend time with you individually, or just as a team they talk to you?
Both. They'll be there to talk to the team about overall what you need, but then individually they'll meet with you for what you need specifically for you and what can make you better, and they get your input on what you like and don't like and make a meal plan based on all those things.
So you actually dropped a ton of weight, didn't you?
Yeah, so when I came in, I was, my first summer I was 240, and by the end of that summer I was 215. So I lost a lot of weight.
Bro, I'm not good at math, but yeah. That's
at least 25. And then now this summer I came in at like 222, and now I'm up to like 232. So I'm back in the process of trying to eat to gain weight to get up to 235, 240. So I've kind of had two different changes nutritionally, one to lose and one to gain. And I think just learning like what kind of stuff can help me gain and what kind of stuff can help me lose weight has been a huge help for me.
Who would you say is the hardest player that you played against so far in college?
In college? That's tough.
I don't even know.
Yeah. I'd have to think about it. Everyone's good.
That's the thing. It all just levels out.
Yeah,
Like everybody's
it depends
good.
on the day. 'Cause everyone has that one day that they just go off. So
So it's basically just no breaks at all on any play.
That's probably the biggest difference is there is no breaks. If you take your foot off the gas for one day, you're gonna get eaten alive. Like all gas, no break.
All gas, no break. Like, the coaches ask you anything to change your game at all? Have these coaches asked you to change your game? Like specifics to work on?
I've changed my shot.
They changed your shooting form?
Yeah.
Wow. So they broke it down to 0 and you had to change your shooting form.
yeah.
Would
Yeah.
you too?
Yeah, we changed it up. We tweaked it. I like it a lot right now. I feel like I've improved since day one I got there to now. So I'm gonna just keep going and see how it is when it hits the season.
I'm actually shooting the ball a lot better now. I used to shoot kind of high release and I'd kind of push the ball, and now I got my like pocket lower so I can really get some arc on the ball and stuff. And I'm a legitimate shooter now, which is nice. So
Whoa, Drew Timme, a shooter, bro? I gotta see this. But all right, you guys, man, I'm glad that any advice that y'all would give to future recruits right now that are being recruited and you know, maybe don't know what they're getting ready for, some advice?
Texas Tech. Let's go to Texas Tech. You'll like it.
That's tampering right there.
I would say don't answer questions about dream schools. I see that all the time about a kid saying, yeah, this is my dream school. And I think that hurts a lot of kids' recruitment. If I was a college coach and I said, this is my dream school, I wouldn't recruit you because, like, if you get that school, it's like why would anybody else recruit you? So I think just keeping everybody on their toes and giving everyone a fair chance is the most important thing for kids today.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Kiki, and just in case you guys haven't already done it, go and download the Ballislife app right now. I mean, you can film, create, post your own highlights to the app, because you never know. Your highlight just might make it to the Ballislife page.